And out of their penance, out of their tremendous effort, they are actually doing. And so he's saying, Sanniyamya indriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha sanniyamya indriya gramam. They completely control all their senses. How do they control all their senses? We already saw it yesterday, by constantly reminding themselves of the fleeting, transitory nature of this world. And Kabir Das Ji's many of his dohas talk about transitory, loka ninda prakaranam, indriya ninda prakaranam, mano nindra prakaranam. Idalam pananum. Nindana, you are trying to do dhikkaram. Cha abdine. मत कर माया को अहंकार, मत कर काया को घमंड, काया धूल हो जासी, काया धूल हो जासी, ऐसा होसरा मोती. Like a bubble which will just there. Bubble has so many colors and you are looking at the bubble. Aha, I see yellow, I see violet, I see what? Poch. Where are the colors? Bubble hai poche. When the bubble itself bursts, how can you see the colors which is actually, being emitted by that bubble? World is like that. Your mind is like that. Mind is the bubble. World is that lovely colors on the bubble. And our Kabir Das Ji is reminding himself, remember, sadhu, bhaiya, that the mind which is the bubble is showing you this wonderful colors of this world. And the moment this mind bubble bursts, everything is gone. So focus, understand the space in which the bubble is never moves. And that space in that example is Atma Swarupam. Don't focus on the bubble, focus on the space. Focus on that which is always there. The rest is all going to be destroyed. And this is how we strengthen our indriyas to be pulled inside. If we see the positivity in the world, if we keep seeing Romanallar ke tester ke world is very beautiful, na nirguna upasana problem. For saguna upasakas, no problem. Grihitvapi indriyai sarvam. Na shochati. Nam jimman. Looking at Krishna. Krishna. Narajanma bandage nalige iruvahe Krishna enabar. Indra pella. But nirguna upasanala, you have signed up for that now. You have to follow those rules there. There, sanniyamya indriya, it should never go out to the world. And that's why 100% vairagya. Remember we said na, that nirvinna. If that 100% vairagya is there, come. Let's do Jnana Marga. 1 in a billion can maybe come. And if vairagyam is zero, na, unfit for any spiritual, why spiritual? Day to day serving people, we need vairagya only. Even to be useful to the family and to the world, we need a little vairagyam. And if we want to progress in bhakti, koncha little more vairagyam is what is required, which all of us have. Otherwise, we don't have come to the satsang at all. And we are all fit for bhakti. You see? And sanyamya indriya gramam na eto aksharam. When you say aksharam na, rest is all ksharam. Rest is all, culpable for destruction. And so I don't want to hold on to something which is going to be destroyed, which is transient. Adha atma anatma vicharam, nitya vivekamla venum illaya. These are all entry criteria for jnana vichara. First, nitya vivekam venum, and atma anatma vivekam venum, and the vairagyam we need to have, mukshutvam we need to have. We need to have a little bit of sadhana, which is shama, dhamma, practice of controlling our senses. If all is done, door opens, atato brahma jignasa. Come, let us do brahma vichara. So here, our Swamiji is given a song in Tamil, which explains sanniyamya indriya gramathukku preparation. அழிகின்ற உலகுடன் அழிகின்ற உடலுடன் அலைந்திட்டால் மனமே நீயும் அழிவாய், அழியாத ஆத்மாவை அறிந்து நீயும் நழுவாத ஆனந்தத்தில் நிலை பெறுவாய். அழிகின்ற உடல், அழிகின்ற உலகு. You see, this world which we celebrate so much, one day is going to go, na? One day it will go. And Don't look at this universe world. Our world. What is our world? House is our world. What I have is my world. People around me, my world. Idella my world illaya. One day it's going to go. And or I may have to go. Azhigindra ulagudan. And that which I take so much care about my body. This is also going to go. Then, if we are it is a order to the mind to do sanyamya indriya grama. So Swamiji says, for people who are going in that path, Mahatma is like Bhagavan, they are common to both paths. They give common type of a direction to both paths. Just like how Krishna says that people who do Saguna Upasana are more dear to me. People who do Saguna Upasana knows yoga better. Mahatmas like our Swamiji show the universal path of Nama chanting. Doesn't mean that they can't guide others or they don't accept other paths. They accept every path. But then what is the path for you and me is what he asks. Path of you and me, out of his kripa, is asking, is the path of reposing our trust in Krishna Charana, chanting his name, remembering his Leela, and doing a little bit of bhakti, slowly improving. Yesterday he told that don't worry if we don't have any involvement, etc. It will come. But we need to do what we have to do, which is constantly engage my indriyas, constantly engage my body, constantly engage my vak, eyes, etc. into bhakti, sadhana. Manas, you see, to change the mind, we don't have to worry, which is the beauty of his very simple yet profound message. Controlling the mind is none of our business, right? It is Krishna's business. So I let him. I don't even monitor. Why should I monitor? Krishna is taking care. If you are a sweet child, in the morning you won't be concerned, will my mother cook properly for me? And wake up, etti patu kitchen apadi, Amma has woken up today. I hope she will actually cook for me. The child will sleep happily because she knows the mother has more concern over my feeling the tummy than even myself. Because even if I say I'm not hungry, she will make me sit down and force feed me. They see then. And so the child is happy. No problem. You see? Like that, the child of Krishna is also constantly listening to Katha, constantly doing Kirtana, and then feeling very big. Krishna, you are filling my time by making all my indriyas, all my sense organs, channelized towards your worship in some form. Of course, the mind is not getting involved. It's not enough my business, but praying is my business. So I'm praying to you, Krishna, give me a little more bhakti. Give me a little more involvement in my sadhana. Job. You see how simple it is. Not for a nirguna nishta. That person is on his own. So that person has to convince. And they see the world, you know what they have to see? Those people, nirguna nishtas, this world, it looks very nice now. Very good. But it's going to go one day. Don't get attached. Don't get attached. And if they get something very sweet to eat, it will be sweet right now. But tomorrow, when it's not available, the mind will say, where is my sweet dish after food? And if I'm not able to give it, then it will get miserable. Don't get attached. You see, even if somebody comes with a sweet smile and talk, those persons will quickly talk to them few words, send them out. Why? Sangame kudat. As they come, they will talk today. And tomorrow they will try to ask for a favor. Then my sadhana will be gone and my mind will be involved. If somebody comes daily, then the mind will get attached to that habit. Then next day, if they don't come, it will wait for them to come. Instead of doing Brahma Vichara, I will do some Jiva Vichara. And that's Azhigindra Ulagudan. And this Udal, as I said, Nirguna Upasakas have to look at this body as only a rented place to finish off Atma Sakshatkara. Because constantly they will ask, what are you, this body? You are just skin, you are just bones, you are just blood, you are just flesh. And I need to take care of you so that I can stay in this body and finish this. I have to pay the rent. I don't have to embellish this building called body. And then whenever the mind goes, Sanniyamya Indriya Gramam. The mind has to go only through the Indriyas. How do you push it? Alaindital maname niyu arivai. If you go along with this Indriyas and somehow try to get attached to either the body or the world, you will also perish. Coming. So then you have to give something positive to the mind, na? Azhiyada atmave arinduniyum najuvada anandatil nilai peruvai. There is no ananda in this world. There is nothing positive in the world. Ananda is right within you. It is your Atma Swarupa. Hey mind, don't go outside. Come in, come in, come in. Idha sarvatra samabuddhayaha. Idha samabuddhi. Samam nale Atma da. And for us to actually pull that mind in, constantly Nirguna Nishta potent. 24/7. Pasittiru, vilittirunu irukanu. You have to be constantly on the watch. And we have to be constantly ensuring that we don't feed these indriyas. That great Ramalinga Vallalar gave only 2 words. Pasittiru, vilittiru. What it means? Never feed desires. Never feed the indriyas with vishayam. And constantly be on the watch out. And that is the beauty of that. And he says, Kodi Kodi Piravigalar Alaindum Tirindum Alputan Illayo Kalaiputan Illayo. If somebody says, look at him, he is having a good life, Nala Saparan, Tungara, then ask yourself, how many janmas have you wasted like that? Kaya piya sukh se soya nahak janam koya. He's saying kaya piya sukh se soya. We have wasted so many crores of janma. Don't waste this janma. You won't get you have to reinforce every second. Every second. This is what is Nirguna Nishtha. Is it a joke, you tell me? When we do Brahma Vichara, Upanishado, Brahma Sutram, Gita for this Nirguna Nishtha, it's serious business every second. And the moment you let your watch a little bit, it is like a little child. Pathu, you have to keep it in the house. The moment even for a second you put the door open, danger. You can't say to somebody, 23 hours, 59 minutes I was watchful. Only 1 minute I let it out. You can't say like that. And when you are traveling in the wrong side of the road, you can't tell the cop, sir, I'm 60 years old. And for 59 years, 365 days and 1 hour less than that quarter, I was always on the right side. Only once I went, once gone, once gone. Like this little child will escape in a second. Watchful 24/7. அதுதான் சந்நியம்ய இந்திரிய கிராமம். மலைப்பாக உள்ளது உன் செயல் எனக்கு முனைப்புடன் செயல்படுவாய் முக்தியை அடைந்திடுவாய். மலைப்பாக உள்ளது உன் செயல் எனக்கு முனைப்புடன் செயல்படுவாய் முக்தியை அடைந்திடுவாய். Be liberated. Don't be in chains. Don't be somebody's play doll. Don't be somebody's puppet. Attain, liberate. Don't be a slave to the world, to the body, to the senses. Do you know, see? I'm just trying to prepare you for the next sloka. When Bhagavan is going to say very difficult for Nirguna Nishtas, Arjuna, you are very beloved to me. I don't want you to go through the rigors. I won't mind you having a tough life, but risky life. And then if you go in the life, I can't independently do kripa to you. I have to do kripa commiserate to your efforts, alertness, awareness, etc. If you come to me as a devotee and surrender, even if you're an elephant, I will take care of you. You see? Even if you are a cow in an ashrama of a jnani who is talking about Atma Vichara, I will liberate you. Ramana Bhagavan, Atma Vichara. For the cow Lakshmi, Tesham Aham Samuddarta Mrityu Samsara Sagaratan Prare. See? Adudam Premi. You see? And that's what Bhagavan has the love for all of us. He keeps on crying, Mamaivamso Jivalayo, you are all my children. Only you have forgotten me, but I have not forgotten you. I come every now and then. I tell you this in Gita, and I send the Guru again and again to all of you. And not again and again. If it's a Mahatma Guru, Mahatma or what. So I keep sending the Guru to cover you all. And so, come back to me. And this is what is for those people. Shanniyamya indriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha. Sarvatra samabuddhaya means even-minded. And what our Adi Shankara Bhagavad Paatah says, today is Shankara Jayanti Liya, let us at least read his Bhashyam's 2 lines to show our gratitude towards the Acharya Purusha who protected our Sanatana Dharma. And today, if there is some Vedic chanting happening, today, if there is some Gita, temples are there na, to a great extent, all of us, whether we follow Advaita or not, or Smarta Sampradaya or not, doesn't matter. We all are very indebted to that Mahapurush. There may be differences in philosophy. Sanatana Dharma kapati kurtadu dane. So he is saying, Sarvatra Samabuddhayaha. He is saying, Sarvatra, Sarvasmin Kale Samabuddhayaha. Samatulya Buddhihi Yesham Ishta Anishta Praptaute Samabuddhayaha. Our Adi Shankara Bhagavad Paatah says, Samabuddhayaha means whether we get what we like or what we dislike, be even-minded. Because this is the path of yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. So being even-minded, when we get something, ishta, anishta praptihi, samabuddhi. I look even-minded. I am even-minded when I get something which is positive versus I get something which is undesirable. I am even-minded, which means I am not craving for something which my mind tells me is likable. I don't repel something which my mind tells me is not desirable. So what am I doing? I am putting the mind in its place. What is the place of the mind? Atma Swarupam. Adu thaniya uttona nasam panniduma. Ati vinashti. So the mind should not be let to go here and there. And so if something undesirable comes, titiksham, let it come. What is there? What is there? And when I wear the shirt, for example, idella nirgunaku possible. Possible for you and me, I don't know. The shirt shirt is wrinkled a little bit, suppose. How do you straighten it? How do you straighten it? The tadaivi kudutha straight aguma. You have to have a red hot iron. Not red hot. Really hot iron. Steam. What thechadana seriya. Likewise, remember, I need this shirt. Until my job is over, I need this shirt. And this shirt is not only the body, it is also my mind. I need to straighten the mind. I have to, whenever unasked for, when there are desirable things coming, or when there are undesirable things coming, I am merely a witness saying and watching the mind. If it is something desirable, I am not going to jump around feeling happy. If it is something undesirable, ishta anishta prapti, not ishta prapti and aprapti illa. That's beauty of Bhashyam. Every word is significant. When some things of ishta or anishta comes to me, how do I take care of this pain? If I am a bhakta, Krishna valayadranu pedlam. If you are a nirguna nishta, you will say, it is because of my karma that I am reaping it. I cooked it, so I eat it. I shall not resist it. I shall not feel, repulsive with things which are not desirable. Neither do I rejoice with things which are desirable. Because if I rejoice, it has the shadow of desire to want the same thing tomorrow. And it's going to create a lot of problem for me. Let me cut off all my wants and let me accept what comes its way on its own accord. And I understand this mind is the one which defines this is desirable, this is undesirable. What comes because of karma. I don't want the mind to even judge it. So, samabuddhaya. Right? This is what I deserve. So why should I resist it? This is what I deserve. Karma is perfect. It has no problem at all. And I have to use karma only for me, not for others. That's why he is saying, sarva bhuta hite rataha. He won't look at all these things for others. He will serve others. For Jada Bharata, even if somebody cuts the head, he's ready, sitting. But even if an ant crosses the path, he jumps over the ant. You may ask, logically, the anubhava. The mind tappa purinjikkiradhu pathiyala. So what is applicable to me is applicable to me. For others, sarva bhuta hite rata. This is what is real experience. They won't look at others and say karma, kashtaparan. They won't say. These greatest of all nirguna sadhakas, jnaniya utrunga. Sadhakas, when it comes to them, they would be samabuddhi. Where they'll say karma, kashtaparan. But when it comes to somebody else, somehow they get that compassion to work towards relieving the suffering of that person to the best possible effort. Adhan beauty. Samabuddhayaha is for them. And sukham, dukkham, sheetam, ushnam, everything samabuddhi, samabuddhi, samabuddhi. They won't go and injure themselves and all that. No. Whatever comes on its own accord, it's accepted. They are also sarva bhuta hite rataha, because they understand if there is likes and dislikes, then if there is a dislike, then there will also be hatred, dvesham. And dvesham will completely move my mind away from the goal. Even attraction I can somehow come out, but repulsion is a greater force for me to come out of. It's a danger for me, so I choose not to touch these two, is how they have to practice. But they say that samabuddhi is for them, but for others, hite rataha. And that is the beauty of that. And those people, prapnuvanti mam eva. Prapnuvanti mam eva. Now Arjuna is asking Krishna, you said people who are, doing upasana of saguna attain you. People who do nirguna upasana, eva, they come to me alone. They'll come here only. But then you said people doing saguna upasana are greater, no savoga. Even before the question came, answer came. Patne, klesho adhikatarastesham. The whole problem is difficulty. The hardship for a nirguna yogi is very difficult, very tough for him. And abhyakta ashaktah chesasam abhyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavad bhiravapyate. And that is the reason why for saguna bhaktas, hardship is there, but not as much as hardship. For saguna bhaktas, efforts are there, but not as much efforts. For saguna bhaktas, the path is not obviously just the path of rose petals. But then for them it's a thorny path, you see. And because the path is difficult, because the surety of attaining is not assured, and because the path is also not joyful, I consider nirguna yogis and saguna yogis, the first among these two equals is saguna nishtas. Why? Joyful path, sure path, and not a very difficult path. And that's why they are supreme knowers of yoga. See?
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.